Before I jump to this midsection here of the toolbox, I want to talk about selections first. So let's say we have this circle here in our scene. If I want to select it, I need to hover my mouse over this circle line and then click like this. This will become yellow, so this is indication that it's now selected. Also, we have those handles on each of those corners and this arrow icon here. Those handles are for scaling. You can scale towards center in this uniform way, or you can scale horizontally or vertically. And when you click on those handles, Moy will switch this focus point to opposite corner, or if you click once more, you will be back to this center point. So you can scale towards center, or when you click, you can scale towards this opposite corner. If you click and drag on this arrow icon, you can rotate like this. Really simple stuff. And if you want to change location for that point, you need to click on this arrow once. Moy will bring this big circle and this rotation point. You can move that point here and then click and drag on this big circle to rotate over that specific point, or you can snap that point to any element you have in your scene. So you can rotate over that specific location. So that's how you use all those handles. If you want to select multiple items, you need to click on those once, like this. And if you want to exclude something, just click on that same item one more time. If you want to deselect everything, just click on canvas and Moy will deselect all your objects. Also, another way to select multiple items is with this rectangular marquee. So you can click and drag on canvas and then you can touch your elements to bring them into selection like this. And if you go from right to left, you need to touch them. But if you go from left to right, you need to go all around your items to bring them into selection. So if you go like this, you need to touch this circle. And if you go like this, you need to go all around this circle to bring it into your selection. So that's two different ways. Also, if you want to exclude something with this rectangular marquee, let's say we have a few items like this and I have all them selected. If you want to exclude something, just hold Control key and then you can do this, and that will deselect all your items you touch with that rectangular selection. So you can do that in that way, or if you don't hold anything and do this, you will add them into selection. So that's how you use rectangular marquee. You can select 3D stuff also by clicking. So you can click to select this box. If you want to select edges, you can select one edge and then you can only select edges on that same object. So you just need to click on them to bring them into selection. If you want to exclude something, just click on that same item one more time. If you want to select faces, you need to deselect your item by clicking on canvas, and then you can select it and then hover over a specific face you want to select. Let's say this one, click, and now you're in face selection mode. So only thing you can select are faces right now. If you want to select an edge, you need to click on canvas to deselect everything, click on object to select it, and then click on edge, and now you can only select edges. If you try to select face when you are in this edge selection mode, if you click here, Moy will deselect everything. So you need to select first and then start with edges or faces, and then you can use only that element that you start with. So that's how you use selections on 3D stuff. Also, if you want to deselect your 3D items, you need to double click on them, because if you click once, Moy will select, let's say, this face or other element. So you need to double click and Moy will exclude that from selection. So that's how you use selections inside of Moy. Let's now move to this midsection here of the toolbox.